My name is Janet Edwards, and I work for the Swedish Civil Contingencies Agency, also called the MSB. And I work as an international coordinator for the Swedish National Platform for Disaster Risk Reduction. The National Platform is a coordinating body within a country that tries to draw together all the stakeholders that in some way are working with disaster risk reduction. We have legislation that requires our communities, municipalities to work with a lot of aspects that are in the 10 essentials of the Making Cities Resilient campaign. For example, we have laws that require the cities to know their risks, to do risk and vulnerability assessments, and also to develop plans for how they're going to take action. We are supposed to provide guidance for the cities so that they can meet the intentions of the laws. So that communication is ongoing, and there's a lot of follow-up work and so on. And then what we try to do is also to profile the communities that are particularly good. City-to-city learning is really important. We in Sweden are particularly interested in pushing this in some way, even working in Europe or internationally to show the benefits of city-to-city learning. The first exchange we've had now, we planned it for, I think it took a month, but in actual time to plan it, it was really only a matter of a couple of days. So it was relatively easy to put together. And this was with our role model city, Kristianstad. And they were offered an opportunity to visit London, York, and Hull, I think it's called actually, and this is in Great Britain. And there they have similar types of problems, both addressing the flood problems. And Kristianstad is particularly interested in drinking water supplies in connection with catastrophes. He has been back, and as a matter of fact, he has reported about this exchange at a very large national conference this week, where he showed slides of the many things that he has said. And this is one of our very strong role model cities. They have received funding from the national government to do lots of mitigation work. And even though they are leading, they found that they had many things to learn from Great Britain. So he was just bubbling with excitement coming back and wanting to share this with other municipalities. At our conference this week, it was a fair on safety and security in Sweden. The purpose really was to draw all the stakeholders together to talk about disaster management. And we also had a lot of key level speakers there. We specifically asked for Margrethe Wallström from the United Nations, and we were very pleased to have her as the first speaker in the plenary session. And I think she did inspire several people there. She was talking about the future challenges in the coming 25 years. And she did a little perspective, looking backwards in time and seeing how things had changed. I encourage cities to look at the campaign because there's definitely an added value. And of course, that added value will be different depending on which city is looking at the campaign. But there's lots of things to be offered there at the political level, meeting different people, convincing them of how important this is. But there's also lots of tools. There's a handbook for the mayors, for example, which is going to be very good. It will be coming out soon. And there will also be spaces on the prevention web with lots of information and maybe even ways to communicate with each other and see profiles from other cities. Yes, I think part of it is it reminds us that the real work has to be done at the local level because these are the organizations and authorities that are affected when a disaster happens. So no matter how good we are on the theoretical level or how good we are with our action plans and our documents, the people that really have to make sure that people are safe and infrastructure is safe, that is the city level. So it's a good reminder for us.